So who are you?
Hi, I am Melanie Henderson, and I am on the board of the Tri-Gulf Coast. I'm also an Ironman coach, and I live here in Pensacola. I swim, bike, and run almost every day.
Fantastic. And this morning we're out here at the Tri-Gulf Coast Friday Morning Swim, but I'm here to ask you about something that's coming up this weekend, and that is Mere Mortals.
Yes.
So what can you tell us about Mere Mortals?
Mere Mortals, it's a very exciting program that Tri-Gulf Coast is putting together for everybody that is in the local area that's interested in swimming, biking, and running. And it is not just for experienced triathletes, it's anybody who just wants to get out of their comfort zone and wants to learn how to swim, bike, and run. The training is every Sunday, and we kind of build it up every Sunday towards the Santa Rosa Triathlon. So it's geared towards the sprint distance, and so it's available for everybody. We get together. There's going to be water support. There's going to be tons of volunteers working for us, and it's just going to be a great community. And we all just swim, bike, and run together.
Fantastic. So this first weekend, though, you don't necessarily need to bring out all your gear for biking and swimming and all that, right?
No, the first weekend this is our opening day. It's going to be exciting. So we're just going to talk about what to expect. We're going to have free complimentary breakfast,
nice,
which is going to be great. So even if you just want to come for the breakfast, but we're gonna, so first things first, there's gonna be an optional 5K run at 6 a.m. So
nice.
If you wanna come a little bit earlier, it's gonna start at 6 a.m. You can do a 5K run, but the event is gonna start at 6:35 on the spot. And then we'll divide into groups. The whole board will be there. We'll introduce the board. We have amazing sponsors this year, so we're going to introduce the sponsors. We're going to talk about them a little bit, and then we'll divide in groups, and we're going to talk about swimming, biking, running, volunteering. There's going to be food, like I said, and we're just going to explain what to expect during the season.
Perfect. Well, so lots of people to ask questions, different stations to ask about
Absolutely.
The different parts.
And everybody that is on the board that will be there is experienced athletes, and we all have our little specialty that we can talk about. But yes, we're all working very hard, and you can, we'll have board member hats on, so you can't miss us. We'll all be there, and it's just, a great opportunity to get to know each other and, lock into the community.
Fantastic. And H4 Services will also end up being out there, and we're going to try and do something different this year in that we're going to try and follow some athletes as they progress through Mere Mortals. So I'm hoping to get a few brave volunteers to do what you're doing today, which is stand in front of the camera for just a couple of minutes and introduce yourself, and then I'll get to come back to those people as we go through Mere Mortals and ask how it's going, how's your training, all that good stuff.
That is great, because you know what? There are so many times that people come to Mere Mortals, and for me the most amazing is to see their progress throughout the whole season, right? There are people that's never even swam in the open water before, just have a stroke in the open water. And then at the end of the season, they go and do a whole triathlon. So it's just amazing. That's my passion for it. I love just to see how people progress, and you don't have to be, the top athlete out there. It's just about, getting yourself out there, getting out of your comfort zone, and enjoy it.
Fantastic. Well, can you think of anything that we have forgotten to tell people about Mere Mortals coming up this weekend?
It's a lot of fun.
That's an important thing to share, so good.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. I always say if you suffer together, you bond. So if you every time you wake up super early and, you're dreading to go out there because the sun is not even up yet, just remember, afterwards you're going to feel great. You're going to be glad that you did it. And then there's just there's a surprise coming. Let me just keep that surprise, cool. Locked in until Sunday. Macy will announce the surprise.
Oh, very nice.
All our members coming to Mere Mortals, yeah.
All right, we love surprises.
Yes.
I did think of one other thing that we haven't talked about, and that is that Mere Mortals is put on entirely by volunteers.
Yes.
And because of that, we quite often need volunteers, need folks to come out and help with setup,
Absolutely.
tear down, all that kind of stuff. So
absolutely.
And if I remember right, people can go to the Tri-Gulf Coast website, and there's a link there to sign up as a volunteer as well.
Correct. So if you do want to volunteer, you just go to the Tri-Gulf Coast website. You can go to our Facebook page. You can reach out to any of the board members if you're struggling with any of that, and it's a very easy, simple process. And you can just click on sign up, choose your dates that you want to do in your immortals, and boom, it's done.
Fantastic. Well, Melania, I can't thank you enough for coming and talking to us this morning. I hope you're going to get a swim in too. I hope I didn't mess that up for you.
I think so. No, I didn't. I'm probably going to go to the Gulf side and swim over on that side. But
oh, beautiful. I'm jealous.
Yes, it's very choppy today, so I am actually very proud of every single person that's going into the water.
Yep, no doubt. All right, well, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, Tom.
There you go.